What's going on, kids? My name's Jesse, this is Satire Goat, and welcome back to YouTube, the only platform on the internet that is not a platform on the internet. Impromptu video coming right at you here, because I finally found something on the internet, a trend that I would like to participate in, because I can express my opinion without anyone getting mad at me. But no, people have been doing this fast food power rankings for a few weeks now. I saw iDubbbz's video, I saw H3's video, and I disagree with them both because they both suck and their opinions on fast food is god-awful. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my own personal fast food power rankings right here on the Satire Goat YouTube channel for all of you. Let me just say in advance. Here's how I grade fast food restaurants. Three factors here. One, the food itself. You gotta grade the food itself when you're talking about the fast food restaurants. Factor 2, the drinks. H3 and iDubbbz left out everything to do with beverages in their review, and I believe that beverages are a very unique and special part of fast food restaurants, and to just ignore them completely is heresy. So therefore, I'm adding that factor also. And 3, it's gotta be price point. If your fast food is expensive, then ladies and gents, it isn't fast, it's slow food. Especially when I'm moving through my bowels. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna pull up Photoshop real quick, and I'm gonna, oh wait, I don't know how to use Photoshop. To the whiteboard. Alright, kids, we are back, and I'm gonna be doing this list real quick. As you can see, I have all of the restaurants up on the right hand side, and I have the power ranking slots on the left hand side. And if you take a look at my options here, you notice that I don't have a couple of fast food restaurants here, and that's because I've never eaten at them, such as Jack in the Box, such as Hardee's, and actually, I have eaten at Steak and Shake though, so I'm gonna put Steak and Shake right there, because I forgot to put it beforehand. Haha, I am very professional. Anyways, we're generally gonna go from the bottom to the top in terms of what I hate and in terms of what I prefer. Let's see here, we got a lot of options, don't we? Dead last, at the bottom, has to be, without a freaking doubt, What a Burger. Absolutely screw Whataburger, dude. Screw every single thing about Whataburger. I've only eaten there twice in my life, both on trips, family trips to Florida, and both times, me and everyone else in my family absolutely despised Whataburger. Everything about it sucked. I don't remember the taste of the burgers, I don't remember the drink options, I remember the fries specifically were god-awful. And if you don't remember anything about a restaurant, if it has no individuality whatsoever, then why eat there? There's nothing good about Whataburger, and you cannot convince me otherwise. So that's the only single restaurant I would actually put in the F category, because believe it or not, even though I dislike a lot of these restaurants, I believe almost all of them have at least one singular good quality about them, and that is exactly what I think when it comes to my boy Arby's here. Wow, that's terrible. Alright, we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. Arby's sucks. Everything about Arby's sucks. They don't sell hamburgers. They literally sell, like, meat sandwiches. They sell, like, roast beef sandwiches and, like, steak sandwiches. That's trash, dude. That's absolute trash. And I remember getting sweet tea there once. Freaking horrendous. It's like it's made in a laboratory somewhere. Their sweet tea is god-awful. No individual taste to it. It was probably not even brewed correctly. The sandwiches suck. The only reason, in God's beautiful name, that it's on the E category instead of the F category is because their curly fries are actually a godsend, and I am not being ironic here in the slightest. I enjoyed the hell out of some Arby's fries. In fact, it's to the point where I'd probably just go to Arby's only to get their fries. I'm completely serious. I remember it was like my 15th birthday, and my mom asked me what I wanted to eat, and I made her go to a different fast food restaurant and then go to Arby's just to get me the fries from Arby's, because Arby's is fantastic. Alright, with that out of the way, I believe there is another restaurant I'm going to be putting in the E category, and that has to be Steak and Shake. Steak and Shake and Arby's are very similar, because when it comes to Steak and Shake, I dislike everything about it other than the milkshakes themselves. And I know that's interesting because I didn't really put the dessert inside a category when I talk about reviewing a fast food restaurant, but when it comes to Steak and Shake, shake is literally in the title, therefore I kind of have to give it credit. Their shakes are pretty damn good. I think they're blended wonderfully. I love all the variety they have. It's not just chocolate and vanilla. There are like orange shakes, there are strawberry shakes. There's a wonderful variety when it comes to Steak and Shake. It's just a damn shame that everything else sucks. Everything sucks. Their drinks suck, their food sucks, their fries are way too small, their patties on burgers are way too small. The steak portion of Steak and Shake, it's complete garbage. Therefore, I would never eat there for an actual meal, and would probably only drive by to get like a shake, most likely. Alright, and I believe that's about it for the E-cat. Actually, yeah, that's it for the E category. That's all I'm gonna go to for E. So let me erase some of these bad boys here. Alright, now when it comes to the D category, this is probably going to be the first controversial move because we got to put my boy Sonic up here. Now, I hated Sonic. Jesus Christ, that's horrendous. Wow. Now, I hated Sonic a lot when I was a kid. My mother enjoyed Sonic because of just the deals they have on drink. And I'll admit it, the price is decent for Sonic. You get 99 cents for a drink during happy hour, and all the prices on their food is also relatively pretty good. I also have to give props to the service. Sonic service is usually particularly fast, especially when it comes to other fast food restaurants, and you get a decent experience there when you get to see all those people coming out on rollerblades, probably spilling their food in the process, but hey, it's all cool because they look funny while doing it. With that being said, I've never been an enormous fan of the food when it comes to Sonic. I believe their burgers are purely mediocre in every sense. I never remember how they taste until I have it in my mouth, and even then, I think it just tastes like a worse version of burgers from places like McDonald's or even Burger King to a lesser extent. And their fries have gotten better over the years, but I do remember when I was a kid, they must have salted them differently or something because they were god-awful. The fries are okay, but I still wouldn't call them noteworthy in any way. And when it comes to their drinks, I am not a fan of their tea or lemonade in the slightest. On their board, it says that the lemonade is freshly squeezed and the tea is freshly brewed, but I do not believe that at all. It tastes direct. The lemonade tastes exactly like Minute Maid lemonade, and the sweet tea tastes pretty stale. And if you don't know what stale sweet tea tastes like, you don't want to try it, because trust me, I know what it tastes like, and it tastes stale. Also in the D category, I'm sorry to do it to him. I gotta do Burger King. And now, while I do admit that I just said I would go to Burger King instead of Sonic, the reason why Burger King is this low is because I would rather go to almost any restaurant above Burger King, because Burger King is just a giant ripoff of different places, man. It's just, I completely agree with H3 when he said that Burger King is just a less good, it's like a worse McDonald's, basically. Everything that McDonald's has perfected over the years, Burger King kind of just rips off and tries to do better, but no one really takes it as seriously. From their Happy Meals to their 1/3 pound burger, it's just not as good as McDonald's. They haven't perfected their recipes. Even though I think the food is decent, it's slightly more expensive than McDonald's. I don't think their sweet tea is quite as memorable or good as McDonald's. And when it comes to Burger King and McDonald's, I would eat McDonald's any day of the week. So I'm gonna put little copycat Burger King down there at the D rank. Also going in D rank, it's gotta be Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen, once again, I think it's similar to Steak and Shake in that their dessert is pretty wonderful, and their blizzards are excellent. I've got to give it to them. All their milkshakes are very good. All their frozen coffee is excellent stuff. Once again, I would go to Dairy Queen just to get dessert, just like I'd go to Steak and Shake and Arby's just to get one specific thing. The only reason why it's in D category instead of E category is that I just believe the food's a little better. I believe their fries are okay. I believe their burgers are okay. Like, everything about it is simply average, except for the dessert, which is exceptional, and except for the beverages, which are goddamn horrendous. If you drink anything at Dairy Queen, you deserve to die. Their sweet tea is actually... Okay, I know it's just a brand that they buy. I believe it's called like Southern Sweet or something like that, or like Golden something, and a lot of different restaurants use it, okay? And I don't blame them. It's a lot easier than brewing your own tea originally, but coming from a guy who grew up in the South, it is offensive to look at this tea and just drink it, especially because, I don't know why,
But this specific style tea, when Dairy Queen has it, it's worse than when other restaurants have it. I don't know why. It must be something weird that they do to the tea, but it's so bad. And all the sodas seem to be mixed improperly during every stay I've had at Dairy Queen. All the soda machines seem to be mixing the syrups and the water in a very weird manner because the soda never tastes good. Therefore, that's why it's a D. D for dick. Also, the last contender that I believe is going to be a D is going to be my boy, Papa John's. Papa John's, let me tell you a story. I don't want you guys to get mad right now. I really don't. Because I know a lot of people love Papa John's and it's their favorite, but this is my list personally, right? And for me personally, I had the flu about, I think it was like 3 years back, my junior year of high school. And when I had the flu, the night before, I ate a ton of fucking Papa John's. So that morning when I woke up vomiting, you can imagine it was mostly garlic sauce and Papa John's crust just coming up. So therefore, I still cannot eat Papa John's to this day. So while I may be biased, I'll admit that I'm biased, right? And I'll also admit that before then, even before having the flu, I did not prefer Papa John's to any other pizza place. I don't know, it's just that when it comes to like places like Pizza Hut has a specific taste when it comes to the sauce of it, right? Pizza Hut obviously puts a huge emphasis on the sauce. Domino's puts a huge emphasis on the crust and the dough, you can tell that. And Little Caesars, it's very cheap and it's very fast. Papa John's doesn't really have much of anything. I guess they're more known for their cheese, but still, it's not that memorable. So therefore, that, including the flu, I've got to put it at the D rank. Alright, now we are getting to the stuff that I would actually eat on a regular basis. And the very first thing that I would eat on a regular basis, I'm going to put Little Caesars up here. I'll just put C-E. Holy crap, that's so bad. Okay, so we got Little Caesars up there. Literally the most boring pizza place you could eat at, but it's okay. You can pay so little money to get an okay pizza, and that's about it, you know? Well, once again, with pizza places, you can't really say anything about the drinks because they just sell bottled soda, but there's not much to say about Little Caesars. It's okay pizza for a very, very low price. Therefore, I would buy some Little Caesars pizza if I was feeling cheap that day. Alright, and along with that, people are gonna get mad. I've gotta be honest though. Taco Bell. Taco Bell is gonna go in the C rank. See, the board even moved a little bit. It was that mad. Now, I've gotta be completely upfront with you guys. I used to love Taco Bell. I used to eat Taco Bell all the time when I used to work at a specific place. And when I ate there, I'd always go to Taco Bell on my lunch break because it's pretty cheap and you get some okay Mexican food. Well, not really Mexican food, you know, it's fast food. Disguised as Mexican food, but hey. And it was decent, I enjoyed it a lot, and I ate there so much, I just grew tired of it. I've got to be completely honest with you, I grew tired of it. However, I can see both sides of the equation here. I see why people love Taco Bell, and I see why people hate Taco Bell. Taco Bell will give you intense diarrhea, and it also tastes amazing. Therefore, it's a toss-up, really. While I would not eat at Taco Bell if I had an option of a lot of other places, I've got to give it the benefit of the doubt. I have to say that it is pretty damn good. Which is why it's going at C, I'd say. Also, here's the thing. Five Guys was ranked pretty damn high on iDubbbz's list. I think it was E, actually, the only E. I don't like it. I just do not like it all that much, and I kind of forgot that I didn't like it. And honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, it's going to the D rank. That's right, we're going back to D. Five Guys is in the D for diarrhea because Five Guys is not that good. Let me tell you why. First off, I gotta give props to the peanuts. They serve peanuts there, it's kind of for free. It's a cool little appetizer you do, and I definitely give it props for that because it's pretty decent. Also, the meat patties they use for the burgers, also pretty solid. Solid stuff. You can see them cooking it, you know it's fresh, you can see them doing it themselves, so props for that as well. However, I don't know what they do. It's like they ask you what to put on it, and you're like, okay, I'll have some mustard on my burger, and they slam that shit on there. They slam that damn mustard. If you ask for ketchup, they slam it on there. Even if you're like, go easy on it, they just slam it on there, and it ruins the taste of the burger. Also, all they sell, burgers, hot dogs, fries. And like, okay, sure, that's what you want to be known for. That's cool. But you have to have more variety, man, because what if I'm not feeling a burger? Then I'm not going to go to Five Guys. Like, it's that simple. So therefore, it's less diverse than all the other fast food places.
And even though it has decent food, the drinks are not very good. They use stale sweet tea also. They buy it from a freaking box and brew it. I know they do. I've tasted it. And they have no desserts at all there either. And just honestly, I would never choose to eat there over, like, say, even like a Dairy Queen or Burger King. I just wouldn't eat at Five Guys. Also gonna put Popeyes at number C. I like Popeyes, actually. I think Popeyes is relatively pretty decent. I think Popeyes has a place for sure in its realm of Louisiana cooked chicken, and I totally understand why people go to it. Heck, I go to it occasionally. I enjoy the taste of their fries a lot. They're very crispy. I enjoy that a lot. I like their chicken. It's a little spicy, and you can tell how fucking white I am. It's a little spicy. But yeah, I enjoy eating Popeyes. Sweet tea also decent. They make it with sugar cane. I can tell they have that marketed. Only thing is, it's kind of just very similar to KFC, but not quite as recognizable. And also, I don't know, it's a little expensive. It's a little more expensive than your average fast food place, which is why I'm putting it in the C rank. Also, since I just now mentioned KFC, I'm also going to put KFC in the C rank. KFC, baby. Once again, I appreciate everything that it stands for. I love all the variety in the side options. You can get like vegetables, you can get potatoes. Their potatoes are very good, and they have a very good deal when it comes to the $5 fill-up with the box. Their chicken also decently fried. Their sweet tea also brewed with sugar cane. I enjoy it a lot, and honestly, it's just decent in almost every sense. Why did I put it at C again? Price is good, food's good, drink's good. Chicken's okay. You know what? Actually, I guess I just haven't eaten there a lot, but thinking back on it, I'm gonna place it in the B category. That's right, we got another upset here, boys. I am convincing myself that KFC belongs in the B category because I can't think of anything strongly other than the fact that I just don't really eat there all that much to put it in the C category. And there we go. Wow, look at that. That's awesome. Alright, now we're officially in the stuff that I really like to love. And when it comes to the B category, I'm also going to put my boy Domino's in the B category. Domino's is solid pizza all around. They have decent crust. The sauce is actually not that good. That's the only thing I don't like about Domino's is the sauce. They don't put a lot of sauce in their pizza. All their sauce is very unrecognizable. It's very thin layering. I don't enjoy that. But the cheese is excellent, the crust is excellent, and they have pretty decent deals also on their pizza, so I have to give it to my boy Domino's. It's gonna be a B rank. However, it's not as good as Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut is gonna be the very first A, son. Pizza Hut is going up here in the A. It is my favorite pizza place. I know people just don't like Pizza Hut, and I guess I can kind of I guess I can kind of understand why, because it's like slightly more expensive than Domino's, I believe. It doesn't have as many deals going on. But when I buy a Pizza Hut pie, I am satisfied 100% of the time. I do not remember a time where I didn't enjoy a Pizza Hut pizza. Such as with Domino's, for example. I don't eat pepperonis on Domino's pizza. I don't know what it is, but the way they form the pepperonis is just unsatisfying. It makes me want to vomit. Pizza Hut, I can eat any kind of pizza. I can eat supreme or vegetable pizza, and I never do that because I'm not a soy boy. But I would do it for a Pizza Hut pizza. Their crust is excellent, their sauce is excellent. I love everything about Pizza Hut. It is just an excellent place overall. And with that being mentioned, that's why it's in the A category. Also, I probably got a little too excited. I just heard about Domino's, and so I immediately went to Pizza Hut because it made sense. But I'm gonna put Subway in the B category. And here's why. I enjoy Subway a lot. I do. I eat Subway quite a bit because there's one on my campus there. H3 or iDubbbz either said something like, Subway's only for when you're too lazy to make a sandwich because you can make a better sandwich at home than at Subway, and I completely disagree with that. The type of meats and the sauces that they use at Subway is a lot better than what I see in my local grocery stores. I personally get a Subway Club. I put honey mustard and mayonnaise on that thing. I put some salt and pepper. I put some olive oil, and I get two different types of lettuce and onions on that thing, and it is excellent. You don't go to a grocery store. You don't buy all of that. That's so much money when you can just spend like $5 or $6 getting a foot long at Subway. With that being said, the drinks also kind of suck at Subway. They don't make their sweet tea homemade. It's also comes from a box, but the sandwiches are so good, and their cookies are so good that I put it in the B category. All right, boys, here we go, final two. I'm just gonna tell you right now, one of these is going in the E category, and one of them is going in the A.
I'm gonna start out with the one that's gonna go in the A category. I'm just fucking with you, dude. I got him. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, first off, McDonald's is going in A. Mickey D's. It's classic. I can't say anything about it that hasn't been said already. Their recipes have been made to perfection. They know exactly how to make their food to get you hooked on it. It's incredibly cheap, it's addictive, it's unhealthy, and I love it. That's all I'm gonna say. And now that I've gotten that out of the way, fuck you, iDubbbz, and fuck you, H3, for putting Chick-fil-fucking-lay at like F and D or whatever the hell it was, because Chick-fil-A is God's food. It is God's freaking food. There is not one negative thing about Chick-fil-A. Neither of you gave good reasons why it was that low. I think it was just like, well, I didn't remember eating there. Well, that's your fault. You didn't fully immerse yourself in the experience. Not only is the chicken breaded like angel wings, not only is all their sauces great, they have their own sauce. They have a Chick-fil-A sauce. That's how awesome they are. Their waffle fries, admittedly, I wasn't into them as kids, but I have grown older. My taste has matured with age, and I enjoyed the hell out of those waffle fries. They are salted to perfection. Their sweet tea is wonderful. It is brewed at home. You can tell it. You can see them brewing it in the back, and their lemonade is also amazing. Freshly squeezed lemonade. And they have desserts. They have wonderful milkshakes. They have cookies as well, I believe. All fantastic stuff. There is no reason for you to not like Chick-fil-A. And if that wasn't all enough, they have the best, the absolute best service out of any fast food restaurant I've ever had. They kind of, it's almost like they had to be nice to you, or they get paid to be extra nice to you. It is wonderful shit. Wow, this video is long, isn't it? Well, with that being said, I think I'm done. I'm just kind of tired. Yeah, Whataburger, don't ever eat there. Chick-fil-A, eat there every chance you get, even if they hate gay people. Wonderful food.